Hey y'all, this week is all about black and white design. And so I chose my little black and white background here. And we're going to draw a picture. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We're actually going to combine a couple pictures that I found to do something cool. So let me see. What do I do? Trade present now, your entire screen. I'm getting there, folks. Be patient with me. Okay, so I found these two pictures right here, and I thought they would be really cool to combine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my paper tall like a door, and we'll start with the city first. And then we'll move our way up and do the hills in the background. So if you got your pen ready. So we're going to start out by drawing some little buildings down at the bottom here. I'm going to make some rectangle. I'll put a little roof on that. Put some lines on the roof. And make it pretend like it has a little bit of perspective. I'm going to make another building right in front of it, like that. We can put some little windows, a little door. I'll put a little bush. And I'm just kind of picking buildings in here that I see that I think are interesting. I'll put a little dome on that one. Ooh, we'll make it look kind of domey. We'll put a big, cool entrance into that. I'm gonna make, let's put a big tall building here, a long building rather, long and tall. I'll put little windows. Just my pen's kind of wearing out. Let's try this other pen here. Little windows all the way across, and then we'll put some interesting windows. We do want to color in these windows, but you can do that on your own, so I don't have to take up your time. And they probably should be better boxes that I'm drawing. That's okay. So basically, you're doing a whole row of buildings, and the buildings can look however you want. I'm going to put that. I'm going to do this and this and this and that. Okay, I'll put another building over here. I'll make this a tall one. And some long windows. Part of the building coming off the side there. And I'm gonna make another layer of buildings. Of course, this is gonna be in the way, so they're gonna be coming up from behind. Let's make this one to this. And like that. So that's how you give the idea of a three-dimensional building. Give that one some cool little windows. And what building shall I choose next? I'm gonna make an interesting building. Like that. And so your buildings, they're going to be yours. You're going to make them up. You could do the ones I'm doing or not. I'm going to have a tree in here showing up. And I'm going to have another tall tree here. Part of it's behind the building. And think I'll put another building here. Kind of looks like it's on a hill, doesn't it? I'm gonna put some little interesting domes on the top of this. I'll put a little side on that. Make that dome a little bigger. With some interesting windows. Remember, you can stop anytime as you're following along if you want to catch up. And I'll put a tall one here because I can with an interesting little roof. I'm going to put a big window in this one. With some sort of special tower. Put a little side on that. I think that'll be good. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my fields in. I'll draw a line like that. I'll draw a line like that. I'll put these little bushy things in the background here. And I'm going to draw a line like that. And a line like that. So these are like rolling hills going out into the distance. And I'll put one like that. Get over there. Like that. And then I'm going to do some mountains. And yours don't have to look exactly like mine. As long as you get the mountainy feel, you're doing good. I probably went up too high, but I'm going to put a sun right here then. And some little clouds. Put a little cloud up here like they're kind of flat on the bottom, and then they kind of go up a little bit and then down. Like that. Okay, so now we've got the basic layout. So then you're going to fill the whole background with cool patterns. So I'm going to start with this. This kind of looks like a field. You ever see the field if you look at an aerial view with the crisscross patterns? And like, so the plants are growing out here, and these are like walkways where people will drive or walk in between the rows when they're going to harvest. We'll make a couple lines going this way, like that big hill. And I'll put a few little ones this way. Cool, man. Like that and that. And then they have this cool, really easy pattern where they do rings of circles, and then they do one attached to it. And then they might do one in the opposite direction. The key is that they're kind of building one behind the other. So patterns are cool. You can do pretty much anything. And there's an endless amount of patterns that you can create. And so stuff like this is really cool because people will come up with their own patterns. And that's what makes them so amazing. And all of those sections like that, but I'm not going to do them all right now with you. I'm just going to get some patterns laid down for us. Oh, I think we need a bush right here. Some bushes. And let's see. Oh, that's kind of a cool pattern over here. Like this one goes like this. And then there are little triangle things, almost like leaves coming off of it. That's a new pattern. I have never seen that one before. Like I was saying, You can make any pattern
that you want, and as long as you're kind of repeating the same thing over and over again, it's gonna look good. So I like that. There's no right or wrong answer. There's so many different solutions to the same problem that everybody's art comes out looking different. That's the best thing in the world comes out. What? What? The best thing about what?
It could be that your pattern might go off the edge, like mine is, and that's okay too. This one's the same kind as this when you look, except they colored in some. One thing I'm gonna do, so is this one really. They're just kind of curves and curves and curves. The leaves, they did a thing like this. So like a tear, a drop of water with a little one in it. They kind of look like peacock feathers. So that's the key to this whole picture is the rest of the time you're just filling in patterns.
Let's try. Well, let's see. This one's got some sort of weird wavy. Let's try that one. Yeah,
Weird. So this is like really chill when you're feeling kind of like nervous energy. Drawings like this can be very calming because you just get kind of focused in the patterns and designs that you're doing. That's kind of interesting. I think to make this one more interesting, I will put little shadows like a checkerboard. I'm not going to do color them all in because I get a skinny Sharpie. Can you see that okay? Let me bring it up. And I'm just putting in little lines like a checkerboard pattern. Just to make it a little more interesting. Look, I messed up my checkerboard. It's okay. Not like anyone's looking at it but us.
Well, of course you're all looking at mine. I don't care. The thing is, the more details you add, it becomes more your own. It becomes cool and interesting, and people are like, whoa, man, how'd you do that? And you're like, because I'm not good.
All right, I'll hold that up so you can see it better. So that's all I did is I put little lines in there. Nothing really fancy. What other kind of patterns could I put? I could make like a flower pattern on here. So the way to think about patterns is how many different kinds of lines and shapes can you think of? And how can and I would color these in, how can I put them together in a way that's interesting and that's going to make my picture look kind of cool? Kind of like that one. It's easy. These are like Spongebob flowers. You ever seen Spongebob? Like they got like flowers in the background under sea, and they kind of look like that. I put a little, always put like a few flowers coming off the edge, like you can only see part of them. Oh, I like that pattern in the mountains. Mountains, I'm gonna do one of those. So they have these patterns coming, they almost look like zebra patterns. Yeah, I'm gonna use a bigger Sharpie for these because these actually need to be colored in. So like that, and then like they kind of follow each other a little bit, and then they go and they're a little bit different. And then maybe they're coming down like that. And maybe there's a long one like that.
Yeah, it looks like they got some kind of skinny sort of patterns going on like this, kind of triangle at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, so one of the things that also works really good with your patterns is when you're coloring in sections. So like with this, I might color in all the middle. And I'm using a shadow Sharpie now because my other Sharpie was too skinny. But look how things start to stand out, right? I could go in and make the trees and the bushes stand out in between. Maybe put a shadow in there. Maybe put shadows on the sides of things. So this is kind of a cool design. There really is no right or wrong. I'm going to polka dot this. When you do polka dots, you never want to bang. You actually want to draw dots, and that way they're evenly spaced and they're nice and neat, and they look intentional rather than, rather than your pen throwing up all over your paper. When you do this, like it ruins the tip of the marker, and then it doesn't even make a dot. It makes like whiny things and stuff. So I think it's always better to draw out lightly your dots.
So they look more like circles. And then I'm actually going to go in and do that with a thin one. So it's always good when you have a variety of thick and thin. Thick and thin next to each other. It creates contrast and visual interest. Yep, 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 yep. All right. So I'm going to finish this on my own, and I will I'll post my finished picture along with this lesson. So at the end, by the time you're done, there should be a finished picture by the time this video is done. So go forth and make super cool artwork. Make your little town on the edge of beautiful pastures and fields. And I look forward to seeing your pictures. As always, post them in the Art Google Classroom, or you can email them to me. If you aren't in the Google class, the Art Google Classroom, you need to let me know. You can email me. Let me put it up there again. I'll put my screen up so I can give you my email. So my email is ml.nelson@chccs.k12 k12.nc.us. You can email your pictures to me there. Or if you want to be put into the Google Art Classroom, send me an email and let me know, and I'll resend you an invite. Okay, that's all. Carry on and draw your gorgeous black and white drawings.